Shroud of Turin is really scientific proof that we have that Jesus Christ not only lived, not only died, but suffered excruciating pains for us. We know today people are talking about the shroud, that it's a fraud. The carbon test didn't turn out. It didn't date it back to the time that they said it was. But we have with us a member, advisory council member, Dr. Anthony Peruta, who's really been making a life study of the Shroud of Turin. And, you know, Doctor, maybe we can just we hit it on part one, but I think it's so important because this carbon testing has thrown so many people off of the real essence of the Shroud of Turin. The Shroud of Turin is the cloth in which was wrapped the body of Jesus at the burial, and left on it an impression that was totally unique, an impression of his body and his wounds. And there's countless other methods of testing to bring it back to that time.
Yes.
And I think the one that moved me the most is when the coins that were placed in God's eyes were coins of that time.
Of that realm, yes. Yep.
So what Father Philus and his people discovered at that time were just, well, forget the carbon testing, it brought it right back to a coin that was minted at that time. And there's other testing.
Oh, there's other kinds of tests that prove the authenticity of the cloth, and it would take a great deal of time to go through some of these, but you know, I think we can say very safely that the cloth is authentic. It's about 2,000 years old. Whether it's ever proven by carbon dating, we have other means of doing that, and it depicts, you know, the passion, the death, the burial, and the resurrection of Jesus. And there's no doubt that Jesus was a person, a historical person, who lived in the 1st century AD and was crucified in the Roman style cannot be disputed. That just can't be disputed. I mean, we have historical information about that. Now, if you make the connection that the Jesus of history is the Christ of faith, you see, that's where the big difference is. So people who will say, yeah, this is a guy who was crucified, but how do you, can you prove? See, they want us to prove it's the Christ of faith, which we cannot do.